What if I told you that your $100 DeLonghi home espresso machine could pull shots like a $10,000 commercial machine? Welcome back to the channel, and in this video I'll show you how to turn your budget DeLonghi espresso machine into a professional home barista setup with just 8 accessories and mods that will cost you just 170 bucks. We'll start off with the most important of them all, a proper burr coffee grinder. This one is from MHW3 Bomber, but I think it's discontinued at this point, and there is a very similar alternative from Timor. It's the Chestnut C2. They have a quality burr and offer a wide range of grind size adjustments, which is crucial in shot consistency and achieving the right extraction every time. Next, we're gonna remove this pressurized plastic-filled portafilter that comes with the machine and replace it with a non-pressurized bottomless portafilter. I'll have a link from this and all of the items that I mentioned in this video down in the description below. And with just those two upgrades, you will now be able to make espresso from freshly roasted whole bean coffee instead of pre-ground, which makes a huge difference because it gives you way more flavor, crema, and control over your shot. The next very important item that we'll need is a coffee specific scale, because you will need to measure your dose before every shot, and that will be exactly 16.5 grams. And we can now move on to grinding. Each of these hand grinders come with its own manual that includes recommended grind sizes for different brew methods like espresso, pour over, or French press, but you'll still need to dial in a few shots to find the perfect grind size for your specific coffee and roast. I have a different detailed guide on how to dial in your espresso that I'll link out in the description and in the top right corner of this video, so be sure to check that out first if you don't know how to. After we've finished grinding, we're gonna start prepping our puck. First, you'll need this funnel so that no ground coffee spills over. Then we have this WDT tool or needle distribution tool to evenly distribute the ground beans. Give it a few taps so that it settles down. You can remove the funnel and then use this espresso distributing tool to further evenly distribute the grounds. And you can see how nice and even that looks. And finally, I highly recommend you get a proper temper like this one, which is spring-loaded to provide 30 pounds of pressure every time, rather than using the one that comes with the machine, which is basically just a scoop. And you're ready to pull your first proper shot with the DeLonghi espresso machine. By the way, if you're finding this video helpful, please make sure to give it a thumbs up, it helps me a lot. Thanks. And there it is, a beautiful rich shot of espresso. You can already see the difference, thicker crema, smoother and way more balanced than what you would get from a stock setup. One more useful bonus addition is this knockbox that I also recommend, but it's not essential. For those of you who are more into cappuccinos and flat whites, you know how frustrating it is to froth milk with this steam wand, just because of its wide opening at the bottom. So what I have is a couple of alternatives that are stainless steel and with a narrow tip, like you would get from a commercial machine. So just remove the sleeve and this silicone part underneath it. And here's the first option. You would just need to add a small little gasket before you put it on, which comes with its packaging, and then you make sure it's really fitted over the gasket so that it keeps it in place and prevents it from popping off while steaming. That said, this one is not secure 100% of the time. It has flown off a few times while steaming, so I have another alternative that has this twist-on mechanism. It's only a couple of bucks more expensive, but it's a lot more solid. So with this mod, I'll now show you how you'll be able to make cafe quality flat whites or cappuccinos. So as these steam ones are shorter than the ones on commercial machines, you're gonna need a smaller milk jug. This is a 12-ounce milk jug. So you'll fill it up to the spout. Position the steam wand like this. Rest it like this on the spout, submerge it just below the surface, and tilt the jug to the right. And when you turn on the steam wand, you're gonna start slowly moving the jug down until you hear that paper tear sound. That means you're introducing air into the milk, and once you do that for like a second or two, you're just gonna move the milk jug back up and keep repeating that step until the side gets too hot to touch, which means you're done, and you're gonna turn off the steam wand, wipe it and purge it. And finally, you're gonna grab the pitcher like this with the tip of your fingers, start pouring high, and then once you have the cup filled halfway, you're gonna lower your pitcher and start drawing your latte art. So that's it, guys. That's how you turn your budget DeLonghi espresso machine into a home cafe setup. All the items that I used in this video are down in the description below. Let me know if you have any questions. Subscribe for more coffee contents like this, and I'll catch you in the next one.